and girls, look at this gigantic pumpkin. And you see this? It says, please look, do not touch. So when you see things like that, you have to follow the rules. But enjoy the sight. What a sight. So this is a medium-sized pumpkin and the other was gigantic. Hi! Wow! Let's do some fun number counting. Look at the witch, boys and girls. On her train, she has some pumpkins and skeletons. Let's count the pumpkins, boys and girls. Look carefully at the pumpkins. Here's a closer view, boys and girls. How many pumpkins do you see? Yes, 4. Great job. Now let's count the skeletons. How many skeletons do you see on the witch's train? Yes, 2. Hey, boys and girls, there's a haunted house. Let's see how many skeleton heads you can count. Yes, 3. And how many skeletons do you see? Yes, 1. Happy Halloween! How to draw a Halloween jack-o'-lantern. First, boys and girls, you need a white piece of paper. Next, I want you to use a pencil, so if you make a mistake, you can erase. And you're going to draw a large circle. Just do the best you can. At the top in the middle, we are going to draw a rectangle for the pumpkin stem. We are now going to draw the eyes of our jack-o'-lantern. We are going to draw triangles. A triangle has 3 sides, so draw 2 triangles for the eyes. In the middle, I want you to draw a circle for the jack-o'-lantern's nose. For the mouth, we're going to draw a semicircle. A semicircle is half of a circle. See the straight line? Boys and girls, we are going to draw 3 squares hanging from the straight line. And these 3 squares are going to represent teeth. So remember, your squares have 4 equal sides. Now, boys and girls, I'm going to use the yellow marker and color inside the different shapes. First, let's color the 2 triangles. The 2 triangles represent the jack-o'-lantern's eyes. And just to review, a triangle has 3 sides. Now let's color the circle. The circle represents the nose. Now, boys and girls, I want you to be very careful. You are going to be coloring around the 3 squares, which are the 3 front teeth. Color in that whole semicircle with yellow. Boys and girls, next you need to get your orange. I'm going to take my orange marker and trace around the line for the pumpkin's face. And if I make a mistake like I'm doing, all I do is fix it. So don't worry if you make a mistake. Just fix it because mistakes are easy to fix. Then you're going to shade in all of the pumpkin. Carefully color around those shapes. You don't want to color over the yellow. You want to color around the yellow shapes. So I made a mistake here because I'm going so fast, so I'm going to correct it. I'm going to blend that line into that outer line so you wouldn't even know I made a mistake. So that's what you have to do, boys and girls, when you make a mistake. So keep on shading in our jack-o'-lantern. right here, you have to be careful when you shade in those teeth. Remember, the teeth are 3 squares, and squares have 4 equal sides. Boys and girls, get your black. We are going to trace around our shapes now. We're going to trace around the triangle, which represents what? Yes, the eyes. Now trace around the circle, which represents what? The nose. And carefully trace around the semicircle. Now watch how I do it. I go underneath each square so we can really see those 3 teeth. Good job, boys and girls. I'm going to trace around that outside line again with the black marker so that our pumpkin face really stands out. It makes the face kind of jump out at us, boys and girls. Now I'm going to take my green marker and trace around the rectangle and fill it in. And it represents the stem of our jack-o'-lantern. I'm going to get my orange and go over those light spots that I have in my jack-o'-lantern so it looks nice and smooth. So this is what I want you to do, boys and girls. Press down harder or color in all your white spots so your jack-o'-lantern will look better. I don't like to have a white background, so boys and girls, I'm going to get a blue crayon and I'm going to shade in the background. It's going to be a contrast from the markers. And it makes our jack-o'-lantern's face pop out even more, boys and girls. I hope you're having a great time drawing and coloring this jack-o'-lantern, boys and girls, because I'm having a great time doing it with you. Have a happy Halloween, boys and girls! We are going to sing the 10 Little Pumpkin song, so I want you to count with me with a lot of excitement in your voice. Here we go! 1 little, 2 little, 3 little pumpkins, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little pumpkins, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little pumpkins, 10 little pumpkins for a pumpkin pie. Now we're going to go backwards, boys and girls. Here we go. 10 little, 9 little, 8 little pumpkins, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little pumpkins, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little pumpkins, 1 little pumpkin for a pumpkin pie. Let's go a little bit faster. Here we go. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little pumpkins, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little pumpkins, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little pumpkins, 10 little pumpkins for a pumpkin pie. Now, boys and girls, we're going to count faster. Get ready. Here we go. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little pumpkin, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little pumpkin, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little pumpkin, 10 little pumpkins for a pumpkin pie. Backwards, 10 little, 9 little, 8 little pumpkins, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little pumpkins, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little pumpkins, 1 little pumpkin for a pumpkin pie. Now, boys and girls, if I take away 1 pumpkin, how many do we have left? 10 minus 1 equals 9. And let's count to see if that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yay! Now, I'm going to see if you can do this by yourself. I'm going to take away 2 little pumpkins. Now, if I take 2 little pumpkins away from the pumpkins that were on the table, how many do we have left? Did you say 7? Well, let's count to see if you're correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, that is correct. Now I'm going to take away 3 pumpkins. 1, 2, 3 pumpkins. From the 7 pumpkins that were there, how many pumpkins are left? Did you say 4? Well, let's check. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're correct. Give yourself a pat on the back. Good for you, boys and girls. Now let's try another one. I'm going to take away 1 pumpkin, and let's see how fast you can figure that out. So we had 4 minus 1 pumpkin equals how many? Yes, 3. Now let's try another one. I'm going to take away now 2 pumpkins from those 3 pumpkins. So 3 take away the 2 pumpkins equals how many pumpkins left for that pumpkin pie? And it's 1. Good job on the map. Let's count the pieces of pumpkin pie, and number 1 is with a carrot. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces of pumpkin pie. We're going to do some subtraction problems, boys and girls. Some easy ones. I took away 2 pieces of pie, so let's count to see how many's left. Starting with the carrot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 minus 2 equals 8. And there's those 2 slices from the whole pie, which were 10. Now, I'm going to take away 2 more slices of pumpkin pie. And how many are left? 10 minus 4. So let's start counting. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 minus 4 equals 6 pieces of pie left. So, if I put a slice back, how many pieces of pie do we have? That's called addition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 plus 1 more equals 7 pieces. Now I'm going to add another piece of pie to those slices. So how many pieces do we have now? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have 2 left over from our yummy pumpkin pie.